right, hard yarners. Welcome to this week's episode of the podcast. Well, it's not this week's, actually, because we've already done one yesterday, but, you know, another episode. Delby, you look very
Delby's
good.
back.
Delby's back.
Yeah.
Back from Bali.
Back with a hat.
And we're back with the fucking Wraith King.
I'm back.
He's
What's
fucking back.
You switched to Ruven.
For
a minute there, I was black and it felt phenomenal. You made my day. Switch back to me. Like, oh my God, look at me. Hey, everybody, cover your mouth and I'll just talk for you, Ruven. Cover your mouth. Oh, yo, what up, motherfuckers? Oh, shit. You hear me knocking? Let me in.
You realise he's South African?
Right again. Oh, hello, pardon.
Guess who's back?
Okay, well, he's back. So, Kyle and Ruven from the Laugh Mob are in.
What's that ring-a-ding-ding? You got the Kings.
But before we go about what we talked about, today's episode is brought to you by Kahuna Golf, as you can see on Delby's head there.
I've got the white version.
I've got the black version.
Let me try that.
But colour doesn't matter.
Because I can turn any hat into a yarmulke. You want to see this, guys? Mazel tov!
That actually looks good on you, bro.
Exactly. And, I mean, Jews run the golf course.
Holy fuck!
There you go. There you go.
Kajuna.
I think that's the first time I've seen you wearing a hat.
I know. And well, trust me, the hat phase of my life is coming surely. It's coming fast and thick. Let's see that. Ruben's got the smallest.
I got
head
the tiniest.
ever.
I got a child-sized head. So do they make?
Little.
Yeah, it's
I'm
adjustable.
gonna strap
You're gonna have to
this.
adjust it
Fuck
down.
yeah.
They're sick, those hats, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look
they're
good,
good.
eh? So Kahuna get all your golf needs. They got good golf shirts.
Oh, that's great.
But better.
It does look good,
Yeah.
man.
Ruben looks like he's hiding another Ruben underneath his hat.
It's a little
They do caps, they do top hats.
I like how when you look through Kyle's hair in the video screen, it looks like he's got a halo.
Oh,
over
yeah.
his hair. Anyway, this episode's brought to by Kahuna. They've got a discount code, Hard Yarns 15.
And Fish, my stepbrother, asked, where do I buy it? You go to the Hard Yarns podcast Instagram. And he said, what does link in bio mean? So for people that don't know what link in bio is, on the biography, at the top.
Your brother was retarded.
Oh, is he good? He's in
After the accident,
he's in a guide to autism. The comedian's guide to autism. No, so there's a link underneath our profile pic. You click that and it will bring you to our link tree with all the different links.
Yeah.
So I say hashtag tickets
It's also
in
in the
bio.
show.
I shouldn't say that. You should say what you're
Link
saying.
in bio.
Yeah.
Link in bio.
And also, it's in the show notes of the episode.
And
if
a
you just
show
listen.
note, because I didn't know what the fuck that was, and I've got the pod.
Oh, yeah. So
It's in
the description of the episode. So when you look at the description in Spotify or Apple or iTunes,
right.
Yeah,
it's got all the
speaking of
links.
which, guys, please hit the subscribe button as well. If you're not subscribed to us, it just helps us make the pod better. The more
Algorithms.
subscriptions that we have, the better it is, and we can get more dope sponsors like Kahuna on. And the best thing about Kahuna is the owner is a fucking legend.
He's a fucking absolute legend. So met in
What's
the
he play off golf-wise?
I don't
Playing
know.
off
He's
scratch.
okay.
I tell you, I think. So, randomly bumped into him at Wildlands Festival, and then I got reminded that I bumped into him. It was good times.
It's they're sick. Also, this episode is brought to you by Vibe Culture.
Oh, yeah.
They're a wake up blend, bit of
out
a
of
supplement.
focus there.
They're pretty good for your hangovers. So I don't know how Bali was for you, Delby, but
I
that
could have done
probably
with
help.
it. Usually I wake up with something else that's a powder, so it's nice to feel that tropical punch in the brain.
So the punch is it's tropical blend. It actually fucking tastes good. So it's like a juice. Like when you have it, it's fucking
It
A
smells
juice?
incredible.
I've been doing lines of it. I've been doing lines of it.
And I meant
You'd be
what
feeling
I-
fucking
crazy.
good.
Yeah,
I was bored before I done it. Powerful stuff.
the powder that I wake up with was coffee, by the way, guys.
Yes.
That's what I was talking about.
But it was
Relax, you're not a teacher anymore. Fucking, your registration's not going to be up next year.
It's a pretty good blend. It's got electrolytes. It's got a heap of amino acids.
Collagen.
It's got a heap of things in there that you can benefit from. So
This is literally exactly what I take every day, but I take it across 4 different.
yeah.
What, is there cock in the ingredients?
Across 4 different men. 4 different men.
He said vitamin D, yes.
This is it's awesome. It definitely made me feel better since I've been using it. So definitely
Just
recommend
one
it.
teaspoon a day.
You have
in
a
the
scoop and a
morning?
half in 400 mils of water, and
Nice.
it's good, man. It makes you feel good. You can have it after the hangovers, but it just makes you feel good every day. So
Well, we do it with Powerade, so it's got to be better than that.
Yeah.
fucking oath. Yeah.
I have the amino acids, I have the Gatorade, the Powerade, and then the collagen, and I fucking mix it all in like a chump.
Yeah, like a chump, but this is good.
Ready to go.
Definitely tastes good. And this episode is also brought to you by alltradescover.com.au. As you can see behind Kyle there, and Ruven. It's a bit of a both. It's a bit of both. There's all trades. Yeah.
Shout out to John. If you are a small business and you're looking for insurance, hit them up and they'll give you a quote. It's all online, all super easy, good customer service. And I won't name exactly what they cover.
Yeah, but they can cover. But they can cover you for a couple of things. And if you're a tradie, hit them up. Even like Elliott Insurance, like I don't care if you hit them up as well. They're not the sponsors, but the same sort of brand. So get around anyone that's helping the podcast. It's bloody awesome.
Yeah. So fucking awesome. We got 3 major sponsors on.
Yes.
Manifestation 2024, baby.
Here we go. So today we were joined by
World Vision sponsor.
I thought you were making an African joke. I was like, here we go.
We were joined by Monkey Man.
Hey!
How are you guys? Nice to meet you.
Carl Legacy.
Ruben's Monkey Man. I'm the one that lets him out the cage.
Carl Legacy is planning to adopt children, which we will hear about later.
Of course, and I'm gay now, so come to my show.
So today what did we cover? We did
just a lot of comedy,
I roasted Fringe show. We roasted Fringe shows.
Yeah.
Aliens in Miami. We done that.
Yeah.
It wasn't Victor and Wembanyama. What else we done? Talk about like just our travels.
I've been out. You've been out.
He's 2-0 in Thailand fights.
Yeah. Find out.
Fuck, it was
good. It's a hell funny episode.
good
guys.
episode. Good, concept.
Good to be back, boys.
As you fucking expect.
Hit the follow, and we've got bonus content. There'll be a Patreon episode being filmed tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Is that right?
Yes.
Yep.
And we also got. Did you do your little travel one?
My little travel one?
Yeah, you on the phone?
No.
We'll do one soon, and I'm going to do one as well.
Yeah, I was supposed to do one driving
just
down
on the
south.
phone. Yeah, perfect. Sick.
All right, let's get hard.
Let's get hard.
Welcome to Hard Yarns Podcast.
I am fucking fat.
Anything Chris White says, please disregard it.
5D is actually a state of being. It's a unity consciousness.
That was Hard Yarns with me, Frankie Rose. So I'm going to throw it over to your co-host,
Daniel Delby.
And Cameron Branch.
I would do this and then I'd gong.
Free in attendance for the millions listening at home. Let's get hard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, check them.
We're having a FIFA competition on Monday. A little sound. So I'm going to do a group chat, $25 buy-in.
Yeah, fuck.
Oh, you can take my money.
Save yourself the arthritis.
This is going to be a nice little challenge. Doing the 1, 2, 3.
Anytime me and Mash play, we talk about our emotions.
That's
it's
so
like
funny.
it's a conduit to get emotional. So I was like, well, we could do this with other comics.
What's it called? FIFA
Meaningful.
FIFA Meaningful. That's it. Podcasting and you play FIFA.
Yeah, so we'll split screen,
that's sick,
have the FIFA,
yeah.
have the camera, because it's easier now. Camera on us, screen.
Yeah.
Screen record. That's it. That's your
sick.
pod. And then
that's great.
or anyone that's here during Fringe.
And you do like 20-minute halves or something, so it's the whole pod or something like that.
Or even if it's...
Or you do like a few games.
Best of 3. And then that's it.
Well, I'll be
Best
able
of
to
3,
set it up for you, so you won't have to screen record. You'll just add it like when we put the YouTube up. Same thing.
Put it in the corner.
Yeah, it should be pretty cool. And then like guest comics can come on.
That's sick, yeah.
Fucking sick.
And then maybe get a free FIFA game out of it. Yeah. It's fucking expensive now. It's a joke. It's crazy.
What, to buy FIFA?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was $110.
Sounds stupid.
My brother bought it for me for Christmas. But
Well, I got to buy the console as well.
Television.
To plug it into a TV.
It's $1,000 to play.
$5 to lose, then $25 on top of that for the buy-in for the FIFA. That's a nightmare.
Oh, fuck. And so the Laugh Mob, you guys are in town. That's for Fringe.
It's good to be back in Perth.
Is that 10th year now? Is it 10th year?
We've been saying it is because it sells better.
10th.
Sounds big. We rounded it up.
Maybe, yeah.
I think it's 9 years. 9 years we've been coming out here. Yeah.
Well, we got something different this year, as you can tell by them glasses. I'm gay. So come to my show. Come to my show. I'm gay as fuck. Come to it. What are you on about? Come on me afterwards.
I've seen
And then obviously Ruven is any ethnicity we need him to be. So together we are
the
gay
diversity.
packies. Put your thumbs up, Ruven.
A diversity quota. Fuck, mate. Fringe would love that.
I would love it.
You have
honestly,
gay and racially diverse.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, we're killing
Fantastic.
it. It's good to be back though. We haven't seen each other because normally it comes to Edinburgh with me. I was with you this year. You don't smoke weed, so I was smoking a lot of joints alone. It was quite sad, to be honest. I did miss him.
Yeah.
And then, so we got reunited yesterday. We filmed a funny video where we're running in the meadow with Whitney Houston playing over it and that. It's so slow motion. So funny. Yeah.
I want to do a ad for this Fringe, literally just going with the emotional music, looking at camera going, guys, the cost of living crisis has hurt everybody, but not as much as those that rely on you to come to the show. And just have slow motion of doing a punchline for just $30 a ticket. You can support
That's
struggling comedian.
A starving child.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
Sponsor a Perth comedian today.
That's so funny. That is.
I'm going to come over and try and bomb.
Yeah.
You got it. Yeah. Oh, I'll put you on my show for sure.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Look at me, you rat.
Look at me when I'm ripping you.
I love it though because every time I'm on this pod, I always say this is Ruven here, and now it looks like the fucking Ruven's doing the Spider-Man.
Oh my
meme.
god, it's actually to scale. Look at it. Nailed it.
So for listeners, there's a
That's a
little,
Ruven wakes up.
A little Buddha guy on the. That's right. Yeah.
ethnically ambiguous Buddhist.
But that should be good. Like I'm pretty excited. I'm only going to come over for. I won't be able to get over for much. Oh fuck.
We're still talking
Penny
about
money.
Scotland.
He's talking about Scotland.
Scotland.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Honestly, dude, Scotland. If you've never done Scotland, it's on the bucket list of life.
Yeah.
To
Yeah,
do.
it's
Like
cool.
before
If
you
you're
get
a
you got to do
comedian,
it.
Edinburgh Fringe is the Graceland.
Well, that's what I'm just coming over for fun and to watch and try and learn and
For the last 2 weeks, and we go to, or the last week, and then we'll do kits and gigs in Austria.
Yes, I'll try and do it so it
We're
works
going
around
to do that
that.
thing again in Croatia maybe as well.
Croatia.
That guy was it
Austria.
Croatia?
Austria.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Kits and giggles.
Kits and gigs. Oh fuck yeah, that would be just a lot of fun. Be life experience, I guess. So yeah, it'd be good. I'm looking forward to coming
you got shows going in from 10 o'clock in the morning till 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
You've got every major like theater, music, dance, performing, fucking dudes.
Yeah, and from 4 a.m. to 6 a.m., Kyle is exclusively smashing puss.
Most minge at the Fringe. 9 girls in 25 days, quite frankly. It's crazy. I did count, obviously, girls that I've slept with before. A couple of repeats, reruns and all that. But,
we call them the pharmacy because
why?
repeat script.
I thought you meant because you walk in there with a rash. You walk out of there with a rash with me, baby. So literally though, because you remember that girl that has little ginger one, Malia, that I was banging, the New York comic.
Yes,
she was sound as fuck. Like,
well, yeah, it's just for this story.
Yeah. he's always like, he goes to me, he's like, why are you booking this woman? I'm like, I'm banging her. Like, what do you think I'm doing?
I thought you said, why am I bucking as in like buck riding? But why am I booking? Yeah, I'm like, why are you booking this comic? He's like, because she wants to bang me, lad.
Literally, it was so good because we were like, fucking, I'd walk in and it would be packed and I'd always go to him and Rochi and I'd be like, yo, you smell that? Like, proper serious. I'd be like, yo, you smell that? And Rochi would be like, a gas leak? I'd be like, nah, money. But it was fun. But yeah, I was and then I saw her in New York and stuff, and then her and this other girl that I was banging, Malia sound as fuck, the other girl, I think she just fell for me a bit too hard. And like the last night, cause I was banging both of them.
He says that completely seriously, by the way. None of us going to fact check this. We're going to be like, oh yeah, she's in love with me.
This was before I was gay, obviously.
A bit too much in love with me.
We're going to fact check or fact check.
I think I just got full of just too much pussy makes you gay, maybe.
Oh fuck!
You go so far, did you?
Freddie Mercury,
yeah,
Elton John.
Oh. None of those guys were ever straight.
For sure they would have been. You reckon? I thought they were.
Well, they were.
Freddie Mercury was married, so was Elton John.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, but it was the 70s. It was like the 70s.
Yeah, like when they were keeping it. It was a beard. Keeping it.
Yeah,
they were beard.
They were in the closet.
But on the last night, they like, oh, can we speak to you outside? Both of them, and they're just yelling at me, like, calling me a dickhead, and I'm like,
so
this
they've
is a waste
talked
of
to each
weed,
other.
this, yeah, it was crazy. I made it up with Millie, it was sound.
I know. Were you open with one about the other, or did they both find out?
Yeah, I
about
thought
it?
I was open with both of them and that, but then they were like, oh, you should have just said that you're going to leave ours and then go stay with another girl. I'm like, who says that?
Exactly.
That's what are you on about? That's insane.
about to get crucified. You don't say that. Like,
Pull out to pull out. You're wild.
Yeah, if you get too much pussy, you become gay. It's like
I think so.
Too much chocolate, you get diabetes.
That's why I'm straight. That's why I'm straight as fuck. I ain't getting shit.
Yeah, you got to savor that.
Yeah.
You got to savor it.
I'm gay now, and my hands killing from high fives.
I thought it was from a weak wrist.
Yeah, just like, hey.
Just loose now, I can't even grasp them.
And we are off and racing.
But yeah, the Fringe was fucking sick this year. Perth's going to be a laugh, though, I reckon. It's going to be great this year.
Yeah.
If you come out to our shows, it's going to be great.
Still at Universal, eh?
Universal Bar, the best venue in Perth, because it's the only venue that's never kicked us out.
Yeah. Well, we have been kicked out, but then we get back in.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
We have been kicked out.
So I'm gonna. I went to Universal Bar the other night.
Nice.
Walked in.
Grab a granny night.
I'm sober at the moment, so it's a little more difficult. But it
Yeah.
actually gave me a bit of advantage of it. And my mate that was out there, she said...
that sounds super predatorial, right?
Yeah,
I was sober.
There was a group
so I can look at all...
Yeah,
what
so
are
I
you
was having a
saying
look
now?
around, and my friend, she looked around and she said, everyone in here is fucking weird. And I looked around and I was like... Everyone does look a bit weird. And then she's like, look, there's a fucking dwarf. And there was actually
You saw that guy? He's
a
back.
dwarf walked past.
Yeah.
There's a fucking... What? The dwarf is normal?
We know the guy.
Yeah.
We know the guy.
Anyway, so it was just
He's a good guy.
It was just the perfect example. It was like, yep, fuck, okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, does that make me weird? Because I'm in Universal Bar?
I feel like we fit right in. We've been there for 9 years.
They're
They're like, yeah, we're part of the family.
But that midget, I don't reckon he ever finishes a drink because every time he puts it on the table, the bar staff come and grab it because they don't see him. They're like, oh, somebody's left the beer. And he's like, no, it's me. He needs to get some sort of long straw situation, you know what I mean? Like a reverse snorkel. He just hooks that over the top and then it comes out like that. You know what I mean? But God bless him.
Yeah. What's his name?
I can't remember his name, but we call him the Penguin from Batman.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a cute nickname.
All right, from Happy Feet then. No, can he not eat very penguin in Batman? He wears the suit and that.
Yeah, he has a bit of a waddle.
Is he fat? Is he fat?
I mean, his body dimensions.
Sure, yeah.
Fucking
Needs to
hell.
work out.
That's crazy.
Are we going to get cancelled for this? Don't.
Nah. This is
Yeah.
this is the lads.
Yeah, we don't get
No, we're going to be fine, isn't it?
I don't think our
So I'm
listeners...
halfway, I'm doing
Yeah.
it.
Well, the Reapers have a whole theme about reporting a midget or a little person. Whitey is obsessed.
like report midgets.
Yeah,
reporting
everyone's like, I saw one in the wild, and they let Whitey know, and he's just.
Is this a
he's-
new thing? I've never heard of it.
The
I listened to
last
them.
maybe 15 episodes.
Okay, I haven't been listening to anyone, so that makes
he's
sense.
got an obsession. Yeah.
I think he did love the story of me hooking up with a midget,
Oh, that's probably where it started.
that makes sense.
At your house as well, yeah.
I was like the Inception.
I know.
Where you've implanted the idea in him.
Yeah, for sure.
That makes sense. I just, when in our group chat, when you sent that, like, you should get this guy on to talk about this.
Yeah.
I thought, you just thought Chris would love that shit.
No.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
So when did you? So you were overseas. You were in Bali and stuff.
Yeah.
When? How long were you there?
January 7th till last night. So
Was there?
17th.
Was it like a wedding or something? Or were you just like
No, it was
gendering?
This is his little reset.
Yeah, that's my reset pre-Fringe. My ritual, I go over there, fucking clear mind, don't have to be anywhere, don't have anything to do.
The thing is,
that.
I take it as my reset because Delby texting all the time is it's fucking like,
Yeah,
it's exhausting.
Anybody else would be
But-
like hammering the stage, getting ready for gigs, but you're like, nope.
No,
I'm coming in rusty as fuck.
that's true.
Well, the reason I asked because that's exactly. I just got back from Thailand. I
Yeah.
was like there for like 3 weeks.
Where'd
just
you
not- I was mainly Phuket.
Oh, yeah.
He was at fight camp, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
was
Yeah,
fighting.
you've been fucking doing all your like ninja
Yeah.
stuff, like jumping and
What'd you call him?
Ninja.
Jesus, Delby.
Jumping over fences. I'm like, well,
Yeah, you're doing all the like, I don't, is it like parlay? No, not parlay.
Parlay,
Parkour.
parkour. I mean, kind of close in the French language.
Parlay is when you're like,
Parlay.
don't fight me.
Easy, Captain Jack Sparrow.
Parlay.
Parlay.
Parkour, but no, not parkour. I'm just taking the piss. But
No, well, in Thailand I was fighting. So
Yeah.
I was. I had 2 fights registered.
Who, midgets?
Thai midgets. The big money, baby. The big time.
reported to Whitey.
What would you imagine that though? I would pay anything to see Ruven fight a midget. Though,
Oh my
for
God,
sure.
right?
That
Yeah.
would be like, yeah, that's box office
Sales
success.
records.
Yeah.
What did you do? You registered?
No, they set me up to fight. I went in just for training because I've been with these guys before. I've trained with them a couple of times now. I literally did the same thing. Went to Thailand, reset, no real plan, just gonna like work out, smoke weed, eat curry, go to the beach.
Yeah.
That's literally like, for me, that's my mecca.
Yeah.
Right? Was in the gym the first day, and then they were like, oh, do you want to fight? And I was like, yeah, cool. And then they came at the end of the session, they're like, all right, 21st December, 23rd December, you're fighting.
Did you fight?
Technically, my record is 2-0.
So you'd had 2?
Both guys dropped out.
My That's so funny.
Well, my record is 2-0. I'm like, yo, these guys bitched out, but I'm fucking,
Well, what was your nickname that they gave you?
Oh, yo. How's this? They were calling me the Monkey Man.
To his face.
Straight to my face. And then after a couple of weeks, they were like, because obviously the Monkey Man, they went up and be like, yo, Monkey Man. And eventually they were like, yo, Monkey. They were just calling me straight up Monkey in the gym. Everybody. And then even the Russian guys started calling me this because they were like, we don't even know your name.
Look here, little monkey.
We don't even know your name. And I get why they called me a monkey because I've got really long arms.
Correct, yeah. And you Studio Ninja. I mean, good at Ninja. Yeah.
Yeah,
Studio Ninja is what I used to book gigs.
Studio Ninja.
I was like, Studio Ninja?
I guess it works.
No, but I mean, aside from that, I haven't really been gigging, and like obviously because Kaz has been touring. I didn't even come with them to Scotland this year, as he mentioned.
Yeah.
I had stunt work. I'm working as a stuntman now.
Nice.
So
Who are you
that's what I've been saying.
Yeah.
Who are you doubling for?
Kevin Hart, baby. Yeah, Kevin Hart. When he comes to town, that is when I'm fucking money.
Yeah, because I've seen you were doing those, some of those fight scenes and explosions and things.
Yeah,
that you put
so
on
like,
that looks sick.
So yeah, to be a stuntman, you gotta what is it? You gotta be lit on fire. You gotta scuba. You've got to be jump off buildings.
It's like being in a relationship.
Scuba.
You gotta go golfing with the lads every month. You gotta delete your history. You gotta delete your history.
But yeah, so I've been so when you went to when you were in Scotland, I had my first like stunt shoot. I was in a zombie music video.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and I was like crash tackling these guys and eating their faces and shit. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I had full prosthetics. I had like weird contacts. And
You
so
should
like
see his phone. He's got a midget guy that looks like the penguin.
It looked fucking awesome. That's you have stopped me from posting anything that I do because I'm like
athletically.
Because it looks incredible. I'm like, what I'm doing is not.
The best one, though, the funniest was like, and you took it down because we all just got you so good on the ropes. You done the push up with the fingers, and then it said, "What's the difference between me and you?" My mate went about 4 foot. We were just rinsing him, and he's like, "Fuck this," deleted it.
I was like, "Fuck you, I'm an athlete. Respect me."
It was too quick though.
Yeah, it was like barely up to 4
funny,
seconds. Yeah, no.
Yeah, but have you like? Is that a recent thing? Like, have you always been into fitness and all that stuff?
Yeah, well, I've got 3 black belts.
Yeah, right.
I've been training since I was 4 years old. Quite a few different, like Taekwondo, Hapkido, Kung Sudo. I was like a regional representative for karate, so I started competing nationally in 1995 in South Africa when I was a kid. Right. Been training since I was 4. Did Western fencing. Trained Muay Thai. I was up
fencing.
Yeah, all the Maldives do that here, but they call it scaffolding. not Western fencing.
We only go up, bro, not across.
Fucking karate. That reminds me of Ari Masterson.
Ari.
Yeah, you go, so a guy's gonna fight. You go, hang on, let me do my kata.
He's killing it in the mothership in Texas now. Like.
Oh, is he?
So he went there with no spots because he didn't know he was going to get in the visa. Now he's been headlining since.
Who was that?
He headlined Kill Tony.
Ari is
They were like, we don't normally do this, but we're going to bring this guy on.
It's
like, he is killing.
He's
doing all that.
Estonian comedy.
All the gold.
But for real though, Ari is, I would say, in the comedy scene in the world, he is probably the most dangerous motherfucker.
Oh yeah, he'll Joe Rogan.
To be honest, man, I don't know.
He's an old man, though.
Yeah, but he's pure. He's a meatball.
Have you seen?
He's a black belt.
Have you seen Ari hit the pads? His Muay Thai is off the fucking chain. His switch kick is killer. That's knockout. He would knock a motherfucker out.
Well, Joe Rogan reverse fucking cartwheel kick, whatever it is.
I reckon
Have you seen it?
it's Joe, Ari, if you're listening, let's make this fight happen. My money's out weighing on Ari. You got Joe.
I mean, he's Estonian. These guys fucking, these Russian and Eastern European guys. They got like a fucking...
Except with them running wants to kill himself, fucking.
Fuck me.
Because we're doing it like Rocky IV, we're doing it in Estonia. Like Joe Rogan, yeah, whatever, you know what I mean? That's that sound, but you got to train in the snow. I'm talking like, you know, it's like duct tape with glass on your knuckles. You know
They'll
what I
all
mean?
be going,
like,
Ari, Boombaye, Ari, Boombaye, Ari, Boombaye.
And then the monkey man comes out, they're like, give me a ooh, ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, ah. Ruven sitting on his shoulder like that character from Mad Max. You know what I mean? Like,
fuck yeah.
The racism.
That's
is
good. I
alive
didn't
and
know
well.
Ari. That's great, man. He's fucking. That's huge for.
I know he's killing it. Yeah.
But he's a crusher.
Yeah, he kills it. Yeah.
I'm just so jealous of just even his premises. You're like,
I know. Because they're like, well, there's no fat in the jokes because it's like, and he knows English, but he still says it like it's broken English. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's just literally like kind of like Wolfie, where it's like set up punch. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But it's so good. It's just like
he's super fucking smart though, man. He's got like such a strange perspective on everything.
Yeah.
So you're just like, of course.
I haven't seen it, but does he come over here much?
He came last year for.
He'll be in Melbourne. Yeah.
Days.
So Xander's coming the last 2 weeks here.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So like,
so get him on the pod and shit like that, obviously.
Yeah.
They basically run the scene over
they're like the big
dogs.
Like the Jimmy Carr, Michael McIntyre, the fucking
Estonia. Yeah, out of the 800 people that live there, they're the top two.
Yeah. and that's all in one shoe. They all live in one shoe.
You did a theatre show in Estonia. How did they understand what the fuck you were talking about?
Well, like, so I done it last year and that, and it's like, you know, I mean, funny's funny, it does travel, you know what I mean? Especially with this accent, even here, I've got no business really, like, doing it, you know what I mean? And it going that well. But there it was like, so I opened for Xander. He'd have an Estonian opened and I opened for Xander for like 4 shows in the theatre. And it's like, they're like, whatever, they are like 600, 1,000, stuff like that. So he goes on, then he opens, and then I come out, they're like, we're switching to English. So I come out, and it's like, you know what I mean?
No,
it's
we're switching to English
after.
After Carl gets off.
They're laughing at me. And then this one time was so funny, because I was talking to this guy in the front row, and then I'm like, oh, yeah, well, what's happening about this? This your missus? And he's just ignoring me. And I'm like, is this your missus here? And I'm like, oh, are you with this guy here? And I'm like, you want to be gay or you want to answer me? And he's like, oh, this is my missus. That's what I fucking thought. So, you fucking pussy.
Oh, this is your gay origin story.
So it was like, but I'm up there being like, oh, it's going to be in Estonia. Like, I'm black here by default and all that sort of stuff. And I was like, your bolts look like police officers, police cars.
Like, what? The
bolts, like that's their Uber.
Oh,
so Uber. I got it back in the police thing and it was a bolt, and then I fitted the description. It was fucked.
You know what would be gold is, you know how you can get an Auslan interpreter?
Yeah.
You should just get Xander to be an Estonian interpreter
so funny,
and do the jokes, but in Estonian.
No, but it was like even
every Estonian went.
Ironically, his accent kind of sounds similar.
I was literally just crap. It was sound. It was like there was some ones like that, but I just get out of it. It was funny and that. Yeah. But I mean, I was still doing better than like his openers. You know what I mean? And they were doing it in Estonian.
Sick.
But you know what it is, man. A lot of the, like, obviously we know those big guys like Ari and all the rest of them, Xander, all the rest. But there's like a layer below that of like their mid-level guys that are trying to like get up. But they're so serious.
Yeah, right.
They're like serious motherfuckers.
Well, growing up
you know
in
what I mean? You're like,
because you go from open mics to theatres.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like there's no in between. Like the demand is like so much more than the supply right now. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah.
I need to
like
go
Xander's
to
gonna do.
Estonia.
Xander's, like there's so much Estonians here. Xander's doing 2 shows in Universal Bar after Fringe.
It's
pretty much sold out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, we should do. Well, actually, we'll talk after the pod. If how close is Austria and Estonia? They sound close, but.
It's a pretty cheap
flight. I mean, it's still Europe. It would be, yeah. I would, yeah. I'd do that for sure.
It's actually,
if I'm going to be going over, I'll make
you do a run of gigs and then you set up your own show. Yeah. And he wanted to bring you out.
You should 100. You should 100%.
Ooh, the rapper.
Yeah, no, literally, that's the idea. No, but it's like it's so hard to roast you, and it's like. I mean, I've put him on last because he's killing. You know what I mean? When it's like your headline, and you're like, fuck's sake.
Yeah, this year was a very different
experience. This year you were back with a vengeance, weren't you?
Yeah, very stoked.
And you killed it, lad.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And you made a killing as well. We were printing money, weren't we?
Yeah, it was good.
It was sick.
Real good.
Oh, man, that I'm happy, but I'm also so jealous. I'm happy, but I'm like, fuck, man.
Do you think it also it's like a rebound off the back of COVID and everyone was sort of worried for the last couple of years and then saving money and then everyone had a chance to do it again? Is that like a bit of that as well?
The other thing is that we're very fortunate with Scotland. We've been very lucky.
No, but I've paid me dues. I've been there 7 years. I've paid me dues as well. We've done all that, obviously. We're lucky now, but
we spend no money on advertising. We don't really spend money on like operations. Now it's just we show up and they're sold out, which is such a... We've never been in a position where we're like, oh, all we got to do is show up to the shows and just be there.
Yeah.
Normally, every other festival, we're like marketing, we're like fucking flyers, we're like getting advertising campaigns.
Well, it helps when you have a rapper as your headline. So
word got around quick.
I had noticed that there was less going up of stuff. There is obviously content going out, but less of it. And that's awesome.
The thing is, at 5 o'clock, he's got the alcohol's good for you. Mm-hmm. By default.
That's been sold out for like 7 years. And
people can't. And then you can plug other shows and people will go to the shows.
I mean, to be honest, we were getting repeat customers from like 11 a.m. Coming to like the life drawing show. And then at midnight, later on when we're doing comedy striptease, we see the same people in there. We're like, what are you guys doing? They're like, we saw all the laugh
But then they go, we've already donated the last 2 shows. Well, it's not a 2 for 3 deal. What do
I always say? Comedy striptease, it is terrible for money, but it's great for pussy.
Yeah.
It is.
For you.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's not my fault. You can't talk to women if you're not 7 Garys deep, is it? That's not my fault.
I heard you were 7 Garys deep because you're gay.
That is. It's a very common name in Scotland.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I did not understand. 7 Garys, this is the whitest thing you guys have
that's a drink.
Garys are ecstasy tablets. Gary Ablett's
I thought it was a drink.
So we say we call him Garys after Gary Ablett, which is a football player who's played for Liverpool, but it's also a football player here as well.
And he was big on drugs, man.
Yeah, so you don't call him Garys, you should.
No, but we definitely should.
We definitely should, because he was bald.
And it brings you closer to God.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Gary Ablett saying his nickname's God. Yeah.
God.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he is God.
Yeah.
When it comes to footy, he's the
Fraser Ablett, he's the
best.
Yeah, right. Fuck, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Gary's.
Yeah, Gary sounds more like a bevy.
Get on the Garys.
No, Garys are like pills,
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, that's alleged.
So we Garys, we call it like what do we call MDMA? Back I guess we call it MDMA maybe.
Moon rock.
Nah, Molly's more American.
I call it moon rock.
We've called like weed. We just call it weed, really, weed or smoke or whiff. We call taxis Jobs, which nobody anywhere else. That's just Liverpool Jobs. I don't know why. I got no idea. Bevies, I feel like it's Liverpool. You guys say it now, but I feel like
all the names used to confuse me though, because they're all the same thing. Like Molly, for example. I had no idea what
MDMA.
Yeah, I had no idea what the fuck Molly was.
Everyone was ecstasy as well, isn't it?
Yeah, but the problem is people are dumb, right? And ecstasy is MDMA.
Yeah.
But people think an ecstasy tablet is something different. But a good ecstasy tablet is meant to have MDMA in it. So people go, ecstasy's different to a Bicky or to Molly. It's like, no.
It's I always thought that was such a creative, such a creative Australian slang for fucking MD, like
Bicky.
Yeah, Bicky. I was like, fucking getting the disco biscuits. I was like, oh, that's a great reference. It's
the ISK, like disco biscuit.
Because I had no idea what it was. I went to Coachella. And they were like, everyone.
In America?
Yeah, and everyone was like, I'm Molly. And I was like, what the fuck is Molly? I don't know what the fuck Molly is. Yeah, what is...
Get around here.
Who is this Molly?
We lost Molly. We're looking for Molly. Yes, straight away.
Yeah.
I thought it was Madeleine McCann's sister.
Speaking of all the English slang, I've been watching Peaky Blinders. I'm slow to it.
Oh, you're late to the party, aren't you?
Late to the party. Season 4, episode 2.
They're meant to be making a movie as well, yeah.
Are they?
Are they?
Yeah.
I tell you what,
I haven't finished the last season.
Was not a fan of Cillian Murphy until seeing him in this. He plays this is going to sound gay, proper gay, but his eyes...
Oh yeah,
his characterization of his eyes.
Crazy,
he has the soft man, but the gangster.
And the accent is like.
Has he got it?
Yeah.
I thought it was a little different. My mate's.
It's maybe a little bit Irish because he's Irish as well. And
how much of a Jewish bloke has come back in? Tom Hardy.
He's come back for the Jules.
He's a recurring character a bit. Yeah.
He's
fucking
All he's done. That's like his Bane voice toned down.
Yeah,
and it's almost his. What was the other?
What he does
movie?
right is he fucking speaks.
Oh, when he's like the Cray twins.
Yeah, and
so it's quite more like Cockney.
what was the Tom? Yeah. He sounds like Bronson. Was it?
Well, that's how they. I think that's how they wanted. They saw Bronson. They were like, "Oh, we want Bane like that."
Yeah,
but like slightly different.
Yeah, he's like, oh, it's not my fucking fault now. It's just not my fucking fucking dumb
That
fuck.
scene where it's like he's just naked and he puts all the oil over him and he's just like, let's fucking go. And they're all just slipping off him. And it's just
I haven't seen that yet.
Have you not seen Bronson?
Bronson. Yeah. Sorry, I thought Peaky.
Oh, no, I'm not going to spoil it for you,
One thing that's triggering me real badly with Peaky's was season 2, Sabini, the Italian.
It's Adrian Brody, isn't it?
No, he's just come in season 4.
The Mafia.
Okay. It's the first time he tries to go down to London and take over the guy's club in London.
Yeah.
And he's like talking to the cop in the boxing ring and then at the races. His fucking accent is the most horrific choice for an Italian gangster man. He's like, fucking Sabini. Go take him and now Tommy. Fucking shit, Tom. He doesn't do the Italian accent at all,
But
bro.
how do you know what they sounded like in the 20s?
I have an Italian grandfather that was born in 1914.
But figure gangster movies, it's not high pitched, is it? It's like low, if anything.
Because now they got the Changrettas who have delivered the Black Hand.
Yeah.
Their Italian accent, spot on, man.
But that's to make them stand out in writing. Like your movies and stuff aren't
their
written.
main bad guy was the actor they chose.
Yeah.
Fucking ruined it for me, bro.
Yeah.
It could not have been any more jarring.
But you need that one to stand out. So if they're all got the same... but
there was no other Italian up until that point.
Yeah.
He was the first Italian thing and fucking ruined it, man. Absolutely putrid. But
didn't even think about it.
I didn't even pick up on it.
I don't even remember it.
I don't even remember it. I have autism.
So your favourites kill it. Mine's Arthur Shelby.
Dude, I was just about to say, for some reason, Arthur has become my favourite.
Oh, fucking
he doesn't give a fuck.
Fucking
you know what I mean? And he's like, he's the hard man when it's like, you're a bag of bones. You know what I mean? But he just can't get knocked out.
And he got his baddie. And his dad made him piss. I would have thought he would have flogged his dad.
Where's he?
You know, his dad came back and he boxed him.
Yeah.
Where's he at? Like, where are you at with the story?
So
like,
he's with the Quaker girl, and then and John. Sorry for anyone listening. They've just put a hit on. They've just put a hit on his other brother John.
Yeah,
shot him at the house.
Up
to that.
So he's sort of soberish.
Yeah, he's sober. He's got the kid. He's on the farm. He's got the long hair.
Yep.
So and now they're having the family meeting. That's what I'm up
because there's so many ebbs and flows.
I was about to say, it's like,
why is it that Arthur is? What is endearing about him? Because I found myself really like
because he's troubled and you want him to. It's like the underdog.
He's trying to do.
Most of the funny lines are probably delivered by him as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if there's jokes to be said, he's the one that's saying.
But fuck, there's
you feel bad for him, right?
And I think he's the first one. He's the initial first one that says, "Don't fuck with the Peaky Blinders." I'm sure that's his quote that he says it.
Yeah. But there's something about like, especially when it's family and the tension that builds when one of them might be dead and they're trying to figure out if one of them's died or whatever. And then being a dad now, it makes the moments where his kids are threatened and you're like, I start feeling sick and I don't want to watch. I'm like, fuck, it's really good writing.
I'll be honest,
fucking well,
mate. Why are you jealous?
Yeah.
Take this off my hands.
Because Alfie, Tom Hardy's character, he summed up exactly what I was thinking. Yeah. Where they've killed everybody's son. You know, but when it comes to his, he's like, you fucking, you talk about everyone else's fucking son, Tommy. You fucking do the same.
Yeah.
And then he goes, yeah, actually I do.
Yeah.
You know? And he goes, thanks. He goes, but I didn't know about your son. He's like, yeah. I could see it, you know, like, but the character, you are right. The writing for that, the development of each character, they are all, you got right, that character, John, I know what he is. Arthur, I know what he is. Polly, I know what she is. Whoever the writers are.
Polly's great. She died in real life as well, that's why.
Oh, yeah?
Is that what it comes from?
Yeah.
Well, don't give away.
Well, I didn't know that. But yeah.
They didn't? Oh, no.
Nah, she's not dead yet.
Oh, she not? Oh, okay. Well, it's like, I mean, well, you're going to find...
I wasn't
in real life, so it's not a storyline,
They're all going to die.
Like, at the start, I think they just mention at the start, don't they, or something, that's it.
Is Tommy Shelby one of the greatest characters to be written, though? Like...
for TV shows?
You know, do you think he's better than Walter White?
Nah, I don't know, man.
For me, I like Pinky Blinders better than
I just think
Bad for sure.
there's so many layers to him.
Because it's genuinely... It's set where like my mum grew up. So my mum started watching it and she's like, "This is so bang on. This is so good."
Yeah.
I told mum, I was nearly finished, and she's like, "Yeah, I'll give it a go." And watched it from start to finish.
What other great TV characters are there?
Wall to Wall, Puberty, the Instagram page, get behind that's pretty good, but they've gone to a little bit shit lately, but. They've done a poll on greatest ever characters, so they started with Tommy Shelby, Walter White.
Okay.
You know who won? Who won?
The Wire.
Yeah.
Fucking
Stringer Bell.
Stringer Bell.
Right, I haven't watched The Wire yet.
Was he in that list though?
So what are you saying? The best characters?
The best TV character. And you know who won?
Who?
Was it fucking Sheldon?
No.
Okay.
Young Sheldon? Young Sheldon?
No.
Mr. Bean.
Oh, yeah, well, that's, of course.
Yeah.
You can't
He's
deny it.
Greatest character of all time.
Yeah. That's
fair
so.
enough.
Have you seen Rowan Atkinson talk about when someone recognised him and said, "You look like the actor that plays Mr. Bean," and he was like, "Yeah, that's because I am. My name is Rowan Atkinson." And he's like, "But seriously, you do. You look." And look, he got really irritated for like half an hour. He's
That's
like,
so
"I
funny.
couldn't convince this guy that I am Rowan Atkinson."
Yeah.
So,
No,
But,
I am Spartacus.
Like that guy, like he can crush of saying nothing.
Yeah.
And just hit you with a look, and then you're like, "Oh my lord!" Yeah.
There's only a few of them.
Like Mr. Bean, there was no, it's not, it was
No
scripted,
words,
He made
yeah.
noises. That was the crazy, and it was hilarious.
That's exactly
Yeah.
that's right, because you look at someone like Jim Carrey who would do the same like body stuff, but he'd still use like eccentric sounds.
Like,
It's just not it's just not universal. Like I remember watching in South Africa, we were watching Mr. Bean. And like
Because you don't rely on language.
Like you can't quote Mr. Bean, you can quote scenes, but but like obviously when you're quoting Ace Ventura, you're actually saying the lines.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
the only thing
100%.
you'd quote from Bean is Teddy.
Teddy,
Hello. It makes Teddy wave. But other than that, it's because with a Bean, it's not really like
That's
what
a good
he's
Mr.
doing.
Bean as
It's
well.
thank you.
Can I get Mr. Bean coming?
Teddy.
But
Hello.
because the viewer makes up what he's thinking or saying.
Yeah.
So it's always funnier when you're putting your
that's true.
version, because whatever he could say it, but if you've thought of it yourself, if you're South African, Indian, Malaysian, Estonian, you've got that thought in your head, so you're putting your comedy onto it.
Yeah,
We can watch Mr. Bean now.
I kind of disagree with that a little bit.
It'll still hold up for sure.
We could literally put it on and watch, but then it wouldn't be very good
Yeah,
audio.
no.
It would not be good audio.
What do you do? Why?
I gotta disagree because it's that whole thing of like you have more information than he does.
Right.
So he walks into the scene and you have an understanding of what all three characters and one's left the room.
Yeah.
And it's all physical. It's all
Yeah.
physical.
So
tension,
you're
reaction.
inputting your own, like you're doing the joke instead of him. That's why you're. Does that make sense? Your brain is doing the joke.
Because it's like you're just putting whatever the funniest punchline
So it's you don't. Yeah.
You're putting it
It's
in
not
on
like
you, I
why the
guess,
chicken cross the road and they tell you to get to the other side. But instead of them telling you the punchline, you doing yourself.
Yeah,
so you've
yeah.
automatically made it the funniest that you can. You know, just like you know.
Why did the chicken cross the road in South Africa? For the sacrifice.
For the sacrifice.
Because it got loose.
Fucking hell. What is it? Do you remember your favourite Bean moment?
Yeah, the one that always comes to mind straight away is the turkey getting stuck on his head when he tries to look
That's
inside.
classic, yeah.
Christmas one.
For me, it's when he's cheating off the test.
That's
funny
That's so funny, yeah. That's hilarious.
Or when his mini gets stuck in the car park. Have you seen that one?
Nah, is that when he gets on top?
And then he
That's
turns
the
on the
movie,
light.
though, isn't it?
No,
That's the show, is it?
and he turns on the lights and he steamrolls them out.
Oh, yeah.
And then that other three-wheeler car always gets
blue
fucked
one,
over.
yeah.
Yeah, the blue one.
Little blue one.
Yeah.
I think my favorite one is when he goes to the dentist, knocks out the dentist, and then performs dental surgery. on all fours. And it like flips it around, like, oh
so
shit.
funny,
Fuck, man. It
Do
is universal.
you guys see Blackadder? Did that travel over to Australia?
Yeah, but it was bigger with
Blackadder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's more bigger with the generation above us, I think.
Yeah, 100%.
And Monty
yeah.
Python.
Doesn't Ben Elton live in Perth? And he helped
not
Rowan
sure.
Yeah, Ben Elton who wrote.
Who's Ben Elton? Is he one of the Pythons?
Yeah.
Which one is he again?
I mean,
I can't remember
Ben
what he
Elton,
is in
which one is
it.
that?
I didn't know if he lived in Perth.
From
or not.
I'm pretty sure.
Monty Python.
Yeah.
Ben Elton is like one of the guys who wrote that show with Rowan.
Yeah.
And performed in it.
Didn't he have? He had a.
He lives here in Perth.
Yeah,
He's come to our venue, man. He's come to our shows.
Ben Elton.
Yeah.
We definitely have to.
Oh,
get
this
him
guy,
on.
he's a writer though, isn't he? He wasn't
Now-
before,
Oh, yeah.
though, was he?
Yeah. Well,
He's
I
a
think
Perth guy.
he used to have a TV show as well. I'm sure.
Yeah, he
That was on
definitely
yeah.
did. It was on like ABC. It was like.
he's written for a few things now.
It was like. It was like, Ben Elton
Ben Elton
questions
Live
things or something like that.
dude, he's actually is such a funny dude. Yeah. Like, for real, in real life. I've met him like twice. Such a nice guy. Super fucking hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
That's what people say about me and you.
Did he?
Yeah.
I'm such a great writer.
Not in real life, and he's hilarious.
Yeah.
So what did you say he wrote? He wrote on Blackadder
Was it Blackadder?
or Monty Python?
Because
Because Monty Python's
Essentially.
fucking biggest.
Same crew, aren't they?
I didn't
Nah,
check.
Rowan
Actually,
Atkinson.
I'm gonna
Black-
fact check this. I don't know actually.
Because
But
Monty Python is
like classic.
the
You're done. You're done in comedy. You don't need to do anything
Oh, it
after
was the
that.
Young Ones, which was my dad's favourite show.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck off!
Blackadder.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I was going to say
no,
he's-
Monty Python.
not Monty
No.
Python because that's John Cleese. That's
Right.
fuck. Oh,
They all look the
guy's
same to me.
64.
fuck, I've forgotten.
They all look the same to me. These.
I was about to say these white people look alike. It's like confusing my white people. Okay.
Yeah, but they were like the songs, the absurdity, like they did that. I feel like they were the first ones to do that. Like just randomly, like a fucking foot of God would just fall on someone and squash
Yeah,
them, and then they
that's-
go to the next scene.
I know. I'll be honest, though, man. I never enjoyed this as a kid. I enjoy Mr. Bean.
Yep.
But watching Blackadder, watching all these things, I just like it was too white.
Yeah.
As a kid, I'm
I
growing up. I'm
reckon,
like,
no,
nah, it's too
I
white.
feel
for
like
me.
it was a bit probably too smart. Like when I was a kid, I was like, but going back on it now because because we're comedians as well, we get comedy more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I mean, I look when I was a kid, I was watching Martin,
Yeah,
like
same.
Living
Fresh Prince
Single.
of
I was watching
Bel-Air,
like
yeah.
black shows that were like 10 years too late.
Yeah, I
and got
watched
to
Crime
South
Stoppers.
Africa.
It was
I just, maybe it was.
Crimes, you calling in, you little grass, man.
Fucking snitch.
You booked them all in the lineup. I got them all here for the next 2 hours.
So, and I'm gonna. It's gonna be hard not to fall in this trap yourself as a dad. Like,
Yeah,
you know, putting all your
I'm daddy, I can
favorite
relate.
stuff onto your kids. So, like, my dad would be like, "Yeah, you got to watch Monty Python, or you
Yeah.
got to watch this movie," and he'd always show me like 70s movies, and I'd watch like
Be
fucking.
like, this sucks.
My
You'd be like,
dad
Dad,
always
like-
put
like, Dad,
favourite
I'm
stuff.
I'm 6.
Yeah.
I don't
I'd be
get
like,
it.
I've seen Jurassic Park. Graphics are pretty good these days. Man.
So if you had a kid, what would you movie, TV show? What would you make sure they
I was
watch?
going to say my father always put things he loved onto me, but he was a father in the church.
I was waiting for. I could see the look on your face. I knew a dumb joke was coming from the fucking look on your face.
What show am I showing my kids? Is a go-to?
Not like kid, like one of the appropriate age to watch it.
TV
Yeah.
Friends. I fucking
Really?
love Friends, bro.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah. Friends, and then
It's sort of ageless.
yeah.
Yeah.
My go-to movie would be The Shawshank Redemption and Inception.
Oh,
Or
shit.
Inception,
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Okay, for me,
Oh yeah. This is good. I like
36 Chambers of Shaolin.
Of
Is that a movie?
Shaolin.
36 Chambers of Shaolin. It's
That's
like
the
an
fight
old movie.
Does it have
Yeah.
subtitles?
Yeah,
Yeah.
super subtitled.
Yeah. Is it like a kung fu movie?
Oh yeah.
Development. Is this for like growth?
Oh yeah. That movie changed my life.
Mine would just be my Anchorman for sure, and then Sopranos.
Step
for sure,
Brothers or
yeah.
Talladega
Anchorman or
Nights?
Sopranos for sure.
Mine would probably be
like
Nutty-
all of the funny movies I watched, like Freddy Got Fingered, all that.
I mean,
stuff.
to be honest,
Pretty got fingered.
So good,
Don't
man.
you want a sausage?
Yeah, it's the best.
for me, the funniest human alive, one of the most talented is Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Nutty Professor 2. Even 1,000. I even watched 1,000 Words the other day. That movie's hilarious. I fucking love this guy.
I met a comedian. He's an Australian lad, but he was in England. I don't know what he is, 21 or something, and he's not seen Superbad.
Wow.
I was like, how can you even be a comic if you haven't seen Superbad? You know what I mean? Like for us growing up, that's like you know what I mean?
One of the
That's
most quotables.
Exactly. Yeah,
Is
that's
he-
it.
is it like young? Was he like way
Well, he's
younger?
21, but I mean, like, still,
Yeah.
it's not like
Wow. I think,
2007
Superbad
it came
and
out, maybe 2009, 2007, yeah.
I think 21
No,
Jump
no.
Street, Superbad, and Step Brothers, Talladega
Pineapple
Nights
Express,
are like
yeah.
the four most
Yeah.
quotable things that I would
Pretty
be
quotable.
using.
Sure.
But
Command, quotable.
Eddie Murphy-
Next is Zoolander, maybe.
Yeah, Zoolander.
That's in the same.
Yeah.
I mean, a bit earlier, but
Yeah.
I think Eddie Murphy, like, I liked his comedy, and Dad sort of forced me to watch
Yeah.
What was that?
Let the boy watch.
Let the boy watch. But I wasn't a huge fan of all of his movies. I was
after Norbit, like
I liked.
I mean, this is all the end
Life?
of his.
Is it Life?
Life was good.
Life,
Yeah.
when he played that
Life
G.
so good.
And
Martin
I
Lawrence.
watched Nutty Professor and stuff like that. But
Nutty Professor, that's one of my favorites.
he's because I think I was like, I see this fucking ruthless comedian, and then he's playing like the Nutty Professor in a PG movie, and I just felt.
Have you seen
Trading Places though on Beverly Hills? That's still more.
Hills
than
Club.
Random.
Random?
They're making a new Beverly
Random
Hills
Eddie
as well.
Murphy movie. Have you seen Dreamgirls with Beyonce and shit?
I heard it's good though.
Dude,
Yeah.
he is such a talented singer, man.
got
But
some
he's a comedian, like movie star.
My girl wants to party all the
Triple
time.
threat.
That's him, yeah.
No one's
Jamie
doing
Foxx,
that.
yeah.
Jamie Foxx is like
Jamie Foxx is doing
Pretty
that,
close.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking oath, he is talent.
But Eddie's better stand up, obviously.
In just
Yeah.
Better actor.
But and even like Robin Williams, fuck man, like I loved his stuff. Like anything.
Live at Carnegie Hall. That's a good show.
Yeah, or and Jim Carrey. I would keep going back to Jim Carrey. It's always Jim
all
Carrey,
day.
and
all
it's
day.
just like his funny ones, Ace Ventura, stuff like that was fucking incredible. But even
Liar,
like you go and do
Okay.
what's Man on the Moon? That
Yeah,
the
that's
Andy
a
Kaufman
great
movie.
I've seen the documentary about that movie, but
Yeah.
I've not seen the actual movie.
So
Yeah,
you've
it's
seen
not
you had
great, yeah.
Jim and Andy. Is that the one
Yeah,
you're saying?
yeah,
yeah.
Fucking incredible doco.
Yeah.
But have you seen
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle talk about it? Have you seen that?
Have you seen the new special yet, Dreamer?
Ah,
It's
yeah,
so
yeah,
funny, yo. But he's like I pay you to do, Travis. Have you seen that? It's so funny. He's talking about him. He's talking about like when that guy jumped on stage and got him, like
tried to
tackled
fuck
him
him,
after the Chris Rock thing.
Yeah.
And he's like talking about like I learned two things that night. And he's like, it is scary if someone comes at you, and bodyguards should not wear loafers. And it's like, and he keeps going to the side. He's like, Travis is slipping and sliding all over the show, weren't you, Travis? And he's like, and then he goes and he's talking a bit more. And he's like, yeah, and he's like, my security was kind of like, man, to have to shoot this kid and kill him in front of all people, like I pay you to do, Travis. And you know that's definitely the real bodyguard's name. Yeah. It's just so funny, yo.
Yeah. Did you watch the Headliners Only? Did you guys watch that?
No, what's
Chris
that?
Rock and Kevin Hart?
I think I saw an ad for it. I didn't watch it though.
It's pretty good, man. And you said the thing you took out of it was like Chris Rock using
Yeah, he's got his. Well, you would hate it, but he's got material.
Yes. Wool? Cotton?
Why? Because he's black.
I'm gonna slap myself. Keep cotton out of your mouth.
Yeah, why does everybody hate Kevin Hart so much? Like Australia, I feel a lot of people give this guy shit. They're like,
I don't like his
fucking hate this
stand-up.
guy.
I love his movies, but
don't you?
I mean, his
I don't
early
like it
stand-up
all.
is
I appreciate
solid,
his hustle.
man.
I just think I like.
Well, you know he doesn't
when
write
my
his own-
loyalty lies with Cat Williams. So.
You know that he doesn't
Yeah.
write his own stuff, right?
But when
yeah,
it's
it's
when,
all
that's
the,
where
it's
you-
all the plastic.
Yeah.
when
What
it's
do they call
fun,
it?
Plastic Cat
boys?
Boys.
Yeah.
when it's funny, it's funny. So like I don't even like when someone says, "Oh, that's low hanging fruit" and stuff. I don't care if I'm laughing.
Yeah, but
I love it.
if he's doing another tour and it's an hour and someone's wrote 45 minutes.
Oh,
of it,
yeah,
like,
I know
that's
what you mean, yeah.
As a comic, like, what are you fucking
actually,
on about?
I saw an interview about this. It's not what you think. Is Plastic Cup Boys the guys that have been with him for like 15 years?
Yeah.
He's been with these guys.
It's
forever.
like
Yeah,
Laugh
but,
Mob.
yeah, but they're still their stories. You know what I mean? Like,
Not exactly.
he's like, oh, this is my story, but it would work better if you say it, maybe.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what they. But at the same time,
Which
I-
is like, he's obviously not
But
buying
don't all
jokes. They're all
comedians do that a
mates.
little
You know
bit?
what I
Yeah,
mean?
they're
Like,
working.
yeah,
But as you know
Yeah.
as well, if you were to try to release the amount of content, could you have 2
Yeah.
hours,
Never.
brand new out? Like never, it never
You would
happened.
never be able to do an hour
this
a
point-
year
at this
unless you're
point-
Chappelle. Like he actually still just shows up, but people let him speak for 3 hours.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
he's
guy.
rich.
He
Yeah,
just gets
so
up
it's
and
like, yeah.
fucking.
Do you
but
see what he
anyone
said
else-
about his missus with the box?
Yeah.
And that thing?
Say it exactly
Say it
like-
exactly like I said. That is, you do it.
Yeah, that's so good. It's empty, just a notepad in there. You open it before I die. So funny.
But you were in America. I haven't seen you since you went to America.
America, yeah, I fucking. So I went to Miami. Is sick, by the way. I
Fucking
always say
sick.
when someone asks me
One of the greatest cities in the world,
where
I'd
would
say.
I want to live, I'd always say Miami, and I'd never been there before.
Yeah, right.
So I'd had to go to prove it.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Have you guys been?
So I went
I've been
to
to Miami. Yeah.
It's great, isn't it?
Stopped in Miami on the way to Bahamas.
Buying Cuban cigars on the street, you're like, they're lighting for you, just walking down the street, like, you know what I mean? I was smoking them like they were ciggies, whatever.
Good.
Well, now there's
Everyone's going to Miami and Florida.
There's interdimensional beings there now.
What's that, man?
Oh, yeah. Did you see that?
I did not. Please continue.
You did not see this?
I didn't hear about this.
Oh, my God.
I've been in Asia. I haven't been yet.
You explain it and I'll find the footage.
So I think it's a distraction, but 8 to 10 foot beings found, like spotted and filmed from a helicopter walking around outside a mall, and all these people reporting it. And 75.
No, but did anybody see them with the actual eyes?
75
8 to 10 foot human beings,
creatures,
so giants.
like.
I just said, are you sure the Lakers went in town?
I just said it was Wembanyama warming up.
Victor, that's sound, yeah. Victor and all his brothers and sisters.
They were saying they were like shadowy beings that would sort of like.
But they were close to people.
They said
so it just sounds like tall black people.
A portal opened, 10-foot alien. They said a portal opened and people came, 10-foot beings came out of a portal.
And everyone just
but they were
started
like
running.
glitching, like walking, and then they'd glitch and be 5 meters in front and glitch. And they had 200
Even aliens are like, yo, Miami looks sick.
So, mate,
You see Miami ass, you're like, all right, let's go there.
Space Jam 3.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, but they they were
so
saying
funny.
like they were sort of everyone was running like Pierce bolting out of this this mall, and then there was like 75 or 200 fucking cop cars or something. It was ridiculous.
Was it not big in news?
It was all over the news, and they said
didn't hear about it at all.
We strictly get our news from World Star Hip Hop.
That's
And,
so weird. It's listening to me.
but
The
they
first thing that I opened to was Miami.
Oh,
But I went off it. Yeah, go. Keep
the
going.
first thing that they said the police station.
So are they just shadow figures? Like there's no definition.
And
They're
the
just
police station or the police or whoever.
Are they black figures? 'Cause the
they
policeman
said
shot
it
them.
was they were responding
These guys,
they were responding to children fighting at the mall. But then you're like, why did they send fucking like legit? Look at 75.
Oh shit! I want to see this.
It's that many people.
I don't know what I'm looking at though.
So just see the number of cops that are there.
Yeah.
And then there's a...
Oh my god! Whoa! Look at that at the very start.
For kids fighting in a mall? Nah.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Holy shit.
like a whole line.
What
They've got
the
a bird's eye one I can send.
So there's no footage of the actual being.
Yeah, there is.
One
but
from the
it's
helicopter.
and it's like, but it looks like just a fucking digital shadow.
Now, look, I don't think...
It's distraction.
But is there like
Epstein
is there
list?
like local news in
Aliens.
Miami where they're interviewing people and they're describing what they saw?
Yeah, this should happen in like
Yeah.
France
Yeah.
like 400 years ago.
Yeah,
And there was
yeah.
like a big space battle in the sky, and people had like tapestries made of it, and people were like, did it really happen? What happened? They were like, no, there's like 700 witnesses.
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
time. They were like, there was like a space war going on. So
So
I
that,
don't,
didn't
it
it happen? Them
happens-
Battle Los Angeles. They've named a movie after it and they changed the
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
but
yeah.
that Battle Los Angeles is a real one where just millions of people.
No, that was
seen
the
this.
radio prank, wasn't it? The
No.
Battle of Los Angeles?
No, Battle of Los Angeles was witnessed by like millions of people, and they were all seen it just firing it in the sky, and they just decided to report it as potentially firing at, I think, a blimp.
Blimpy boy, blimpy boy.
Like
through the ice.
that blimp's got some fucking serious.
I love that the aliens have got a travel agent. Like they're not, you never see them in Liverpool. You know what I mean? Like they're never in Liverpool.
It's always
like we saw
America.
an alien
Yeah,
or
have you
whatever.
se-
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
They're
Like,
not checking out South Africa. You don't see them in Johannesburg.
Exactly.
You know what I
You
mean?
don't see
Like,
any tourists in Liverpool.
they're not coming to Perth. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Exactly.
this is where I love conspiracy theorists, because they've gone and found the coordinates of that mall on the
we go, yeah.
planet and then reversed it and gone, that's the middle of Antarctica. And they're like, they've just fucked it up. But
They've got a dyslexic alien pilot.
That's so funny. That.
his maths was off. Like, what do you?
He's like arguing. Shut up. I go 5, 6, 7. I know where I'm
He
going.
always does this. I said left at the fucking nebula.
You want to drive, bitch?
My left, your
Clearly
left.
they were meant
GPS
to...
is not working.
Yeah, exactly. Do they
ET
think-
phone Google Maps can't.
Yeah.
So you're a conspiracy guy. You're like a.
We're a realist. That's what
We're
we call
open
it.
to ideas. I'm definitely open to... I'm definitely open
Anal?
to aliens.
Definitely open to anal.
Definitely open to aliens. I think that's a thing, regardless of whether we're in
I think it's-
contact or not. But yeah,
I think it's actually quite stupid that we think that we are the only species that consume.
there's
Like, we're like,
gorillas,
that's actually
horses,
if you
monkey
don't-
men.
if
Monkey
you
men,
don't
They train in
think-
Thailand.
So, especially with all the UFO footage that we see now in the news, even in the news, I totally believe that you're a fucking idiot if you don't think there's at least something weird going on, some aliens.
Well, how is
now, I can understand if people go, no, there's no way we're in contact with that. Like, I get that. That's fine. But,
well, the thing that tripped me out was like 2 years ago, the ex-Canadian defense minister came out and said the American government are working with 6 different species of alien.
the tall whites.
And I was like...
So that was actually...
Of course it's tall whites with Americans.
that was...
They shot us tall blacks.
I was like... I remember seeing that video in 2014 or something. He came out and he spoke pretty... the ex-defense minister of Canada.
He was just like,
he's pretty high up and he was the highest caliber
military
person.
grade,
He's the one that sits behind the prime minister of Canada,
all the even the pilots and stuff in the military were like, we've been seeing shit forever, but we're not allowed to say anything because we're military or whatever.
People don't even realize that that's what the Foo Fighters' name is.
Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters is UFOs that the army used to see when they were fighting against Japan. And they called them Foo Fighters because they thought it was Japan's.
Oh my god, that's amazing!
So racist, isn't it? But how funny!
What if they were just Japanese, man? Oh, hello.
We see we were looking up like Christopher Walken talking about the Foo Fighters. Like, Foo Fighters.
He wanted to know where to accentuate.
You know,
he goes,
I thought the Foo
Fighters or Foo Fighters. So Dave Grohl told him, no, it's on the Foo. He goes, Foo Fighters. Like, as he introduced them.
So we were looking that up, and we looked up the wrong one, and he was like, I thought it was Chinese. He thought the band was Chinese.
That's so funny.
Have you heard Christopher Walken read like children's stories
on The Simpsons?
Like Three Little Pigs?
On The Simpsons?
No.
Where he goes, Scooch, a little closer. The cow jumped over the moon.
That's basically
from The Simpsons.
It's basically
Diddle.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was something else though as well, yeah.
No.
Or maybe it was just a comedian.
No, it's audio recording, and he's just like, so there's 3 little pigs. There's 3 little pigs, and they're trying to build a house, and he just like goes through.
Yeah,
right.
That's crazy. Well, no, I didn't see any fucking
aliens.
cyborgs or whatever in Miami, and that. To be honest, I mean, I wasn't looking up; I was looking down. Don't drop down.
When did this alien thing happen in Miami, by the way?
like
January, a few days ago.
same-
2 weeks
Like
ago.
last week.
same couple of days as Epstein.
Same as Epstein's list.
Yo, so how funny is the what's the name?
Stephen Hawking.
I want to fuck kids. What's the
Stephen
name?
Hawking.
I don't know if this true or not. With his fantasy is like he'd have midgets on the whiteboard
I
doing,
think he-
doing sums they couldn't reach.
Yeah,
You
that's
heard about
exactly
this?
that's it. That's 100% true.
It has
Yeah.
to be a bit.
No,
Have you not heard this?
Okay, so
that's
this-
what it was. He was he made them do equations
Like-
that they couldn't solve.
But
And
also,
he could barely reach.
they
You could
couldn't
go to
reach the-
Wanneroo High School and get that.
But he was making,
I was a maths teacher. I had that every day.
Yeah, but the parking's terrible.
so just out of reach as well. Hey, like
Yeah, just out of reach.
out of
so they
reach,
couldn't and they couldn't solve. Like he gained pleasure out of it.
Wow.
Good Willie hunting.
His is
Good
the
wank
oddest.
hunting.
His is the oddest.
Yeah.
His is the
But
weirdest.
that can't be
man.
true. That's
It
gotta
can't be true.
fake.
Someone's
Yeah.
made that up.
But he was at the island. He was a frequent visitor.
Yeah.
He's doing something, yeah. But so is Chris Tucker. So not everybody at the island is.
Got it. Chris.
He was on the documentary,
Chris
like him and
fucker.
Bill Clinton went.
Him and Bill. Sorry, I thought it was him and Jackie Chan. But I was
No,
like, oh
but
my
Bill
god,
Clinton. Bill
oh my god,
Clinton.
I want to see
Yeah.
that iteration of what the fuck happened.
Jackie Chan's a Foo
Let's
Fighter.
rush out of there now.
Did I see Jackie Chan's full
Rush hour?
He's full anti-homosexual and his kid's gay or something. and
dude.
like,
Who's
did
this?
I
Jackie
see
Chan?
that?
No, you know what it is, man.
That's
I
just
mean,
China,
we
though,
probably shouldn't be saying this, but I mean, the Chinese government basically they've got him under ransom. They're like, you need to be pushing our values, our political views, everything else, and they basically just remove members.
Well, ironically, China's
maybe they'll
China's
put this out there. 'cause
population.
I don't get fucked up. I gig in Asia all the time. I don't get fucked up.
China's population has been on the decline the last 2 years. So,
Isn't that their goal? I think, isn't it? Or is that Japan?
well, I don't think China want less. But that said, they did have the one-child policy.
Is it the one-child
But
policy?
that, they
But
abolished that yet like 10 years ago, 12, 15 years ago, some shit like that. Didn't
Yeah.
they?
Yeah. But
Because they realized it was like, oh, we want to be a superpower. We don't want to fucking
Yeah. Did I see? I seen Elon Musk say the other day we actually have a deficit problem, not like too many people, because we're reaching a point
Bill
where
Gates is winning.
we're going to lose the right amount of young people that are able to support the elder people.
Yeah, well, no one does that anyway,
It's-
right?
it's-
Except
it's-
for the Japanese.
it's imbalanced anyways
Yeah.
because like, how old are you, Kyle?
32.
Yeah, I'm 36. I got no kids. I mean,
neither.
We're not really like this.
I got him. Boy, do I fucking got him.
But I don't pay the child support.
Lord, yo. And they won't shut the fuck up. Where are you?
Who are you?
Where are you?
What are you saying?
Yeah, exactly.
But yo, none, I mean, realistically,
Why am I not black? You'd promise I'd be black. No, when I do have kids, I'm doing the right thing. I'm adopting an Aboriginal kid. Decided a few years ago I'm going to do the right thing. Yeah,
that's pretty racist.
Make him
Why Aboriginal and no other race?
Because there's not a lot of NBA players that are Aboriginal, and I think
Paddy Mills, baby.
I know, but I think exactly.
Yeah,
and then there's room for some. You know what I mean? So I reckon, yeah.
Well, wouldn't you adopt a kid that's going to be taught? Yeah,
Sudanese, maybe. Yeah,
so you're gonna do like a blindside thing. You're gonna be like
maybe, Like
didn't he?
What if they didn't that blindside? I'll bring cones to the orphanage and balls.
What if they're shit at sport?
Just give them back or whatever. Can't you just release the Aboriginal ones into the wild? There you go. Be free.
Make a few trades. Draft night.
I don't know.
Just do a draft night.
Yeah.
I got my kid great at footy.
Trade.
Yeah.
Well, here's a boomerang and a didgeridoo. Off you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Let him back out. Fucking hell.
So you wanna adopt a kid?
Yeah. Figured about for years. Yeah, I don't know why.
Fatherly.
What like?
Well, I want the kid and no woman. You know what I mean? That's it, really.
Well, I think Epstein had that covered, man.
I don't want a woman, just the kid.
What does that do to travelling comedy?
Makes me funnier. I reckon I've got a black kid strapped to my chest while I'm rapping.
You're like Bruno. From Bruno.
Oh, yeah. I give my triple African name, OJ.
Yeah. That would be fucking funny.
Fuck.
But yeah, I want to adopt. So if you're listening to this pod, and you want to get rid of an ethnic kid, let me know.
Get rid of an ethnic kid.
Let's put it on the bottom there of the screen if you can. January's a good month to get him as well. I feel like.
Well, no, after Fringe.
After Fringe is good, yeah.
Late Feb.
Yeah. That's it.
All right, I think we've hit every topic today.
Did you want to roast? Yes.
Oh yeah, let's maybe roast some
Fringe
shows. I want to do this.
Right.
Can you get your phone out and just start scrolling? Just tell me a regular one, and I'm going to roast the fuck out of it.
Two white guys rapping.
Two white guys rapping.
What genre do you want to start with?
That sounds like the start of a suicide note, doesn't it? That's the heading for a suicide note. Two white guys rapping. I'm like scrolling. Oh, you're dead. Great. I don't want to read the saddest rhyme ever.
It could be people that love Christmas.
Yeah. Two white guys rapping. I love that.
Is that your show?
It's my show.
Yeah.
So it's Who's Rhyme, but I just wrote it because A, it's a number, it'll be up the top.
Yeah.
And B, I was at Edinburgh Fringe and people loved, when I was headlining for you, everyone would be like, oh, we love that freestyle. So I said, I've got a show, but it's really hard to promote. No one's buying tickets to two white guys rapping. And about 5 or 6 people said, I'd buy a ticket to that.
I mean,
she goes, because it either will be shit, or if it was good, they've lost nothing.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Why didn't you want to just do get black people involved and have a good show? Have good raps.
Have some good rhymes.
Why didn't you have two black guys rapping and there's a white guy on sound? You know what I mean? Well, that's people come. You don't trust the white people rapping. That's what
the music industry. This is the comedy industry.
Yeah, okay.
Classic.
Do you want 100% Scottish comedy?
You're like Little Dicky, but not to do with rapping. Just the size of your dick.
Yeah, it's Daniel Lil D.
What else we got?
It's there's people that we know in here, so
that's even better.
2.5 regular men.
Oh, so 2.5. So we're staying with one of them right now, Sam. And it's true, he's circumcised. I've seen it.
Yeah, so what, makes him half a man?
Yeah.
Shalom.
Little Dicky.
But they're fucking it. I mean, they're children in a man's world. You know what I mean? They're going to do awful. They're going to be doing awful. They'll be full of their families, more by 25 tickets or whatever.
Clip that up and use it for marketing.
Yeah, and one of them's from Mandra. 2.5 teeth is what's on the fucking poster when you look at it. 2.5. Like they didn't even do and 2.5 men. The play on this show, they just two half men.
Yeah, they missed at the end. I was bro, you fucked up.
No, that's There's 2.5 men, and there's 2 half men.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's 4 people in the show.
That's so stupid.
No,
No,
there's
there's
2
two
separate
shows.
shows.
Oh, my God.
So together
that
there's
is confusing.
Together there's
Wait,
1
there's-
man, so 2 half men, and then
And
2.5. There's 3.5 men between.
So 2
the
midgets, like 2 midgets. Actually,
So altogether,
In a penguin show.
why are we here talking about that show? That's the show. That's the.
It's 4 full men losing money. Is that the collab, is it? That's what it is. 4 broke men. There you go.
Poor broke man. Boom.
There you go. 4 promo tickets, man.
We'll clip that up for them. That'll be good.
A comedian's guide to autism.
A comedian's guide to
luck.
autism.
Yeah, a comedian's guide
Well,
to
he wouldn't even be able to
autism.
read the guide himself. Is that just 1 bullet point? And it's like he's reading it, and then he sees a train. Oh shit! He gets distracted. A comedian's guide to
Sees a
autism.
train.
Who is that?
That's the train guy. That's like, ooh,
That's
gets
so
excited.
funny, that.
Oh, you
Fuck
mean
off the train guy.
No. Sorry, he was referencing that. I don't know who it is. It is.
A comedian's guide. I bet it is all his time slots are like listed like a bus timetable on the poster.
He's from the United States, and his name is Kirk Smith.
Oh, we know Kirk.
Oh, that's our boy.
We know Kirk Smith.
Shit. His son's got autism. I feel bad. He's hilarious, that guy, yeah. Sorry, okay. That's so funny, that is. That's hilarious.
Yeah, we fucking love you,
Dave
Jamie.
Smith, my bad. I gotta give you spots, I keep forgetting.
I'm clipping that.
That's so funny, that. Kirk Smith. Well, I didn't know, because his show used to be called, like, Ketchup and Soup or something like that, didn't it?
Oh, what's that?
It was
1
like
hour
ketchup
and 3
flavour or
minutes.
something
Remember
like
that?
I can't remember. That's so funny.
Don't call me a papa dumb.
Don't.
Oh, is that Sash?
Nope.
How many Indian?
I've-
There's only 3 Indian comics in Perth. So who else?
is,
Can we do?
Call me a papa. Don't worry, I'm going to call you the Packy lad. Don't you worry about that. I'm going to call you. When's this show on? I might go heckler. He'll open the show. Don't call it Packy and then just leave.
Rubik's Bar, 5 o'clock, 6:10, 7:20. This is
Rubik's
actually
Bar.
Rubik's, man. Rubik's has been around just
while.
that's survived. What was above it? Or Carnegie's.
Oh yeah, right.
It's
Yeah,
right
yeah,
next.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
that's
yeah,
been
yeah.
it's been around forever.
Yeah.
A guide to heterosexuality.
What's hetero? I don't even know what it is. What's heterosexuality?
Oh, not you anymore. You're gay.
Is that just being straight?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been straight. Yeah.
So,
But it's by Aves, who's a Perth trans comic.
okay. Pass. No, thank you. I might be gay, but I'm not stupid.
Oh, fuck. Alcohol is good for you. Sounds shit.
Here we go.
Alcohol is good for you. It is once me and Ruven look at the ticket sales.
So, listeners,
Alcohol is good for you. Universal Bar, 9 p.m. That's a sick show.
that's their
Aren't you
show.
fucking headlining that shit as well?
I won't be on
He's
it
too
this
busy.
year.
He's
Yeah.
too busy in Perth for us, yeah.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
Sorry. I'm doing the
And
same.
Branchy is so available. It's sad. It's awkwardly sad that I'm just here.
It's like, hey, Dad.
He's like, he's not on the tab at the bar. He's buying full price bevies. He's buying us one and still.
I'm doing the sequel. sequel.
I'd rather cancel the show for minimum racks than put him on.
Gary's a great for you.
Gary's a great. No,
Oh,
sex
this is our boy.
Yeah.
Alice, the right swipe that ruined my life.
It's George Zach.
One of the Salmon Boys.
Oh, one of the Salmon Boys.
George Zacharopoulos. Fucking hilarious. Great comedian.
Like I need to see that show this year because we know it. I know all that. I've lived that story as well.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? She was
Well, you know
friends with
Alice
me.
too.
I was good mates with her. She used to come to my shows all the time.
Well, I'm actually the funny thing is, I thought that Alice was the normal one in that relationship.
This is she was a doctor. She had it. Well, she wasn't. But, yeah.
Well, actually, everything was lying. Actually.
It's like the Tinder swindler.
Yeah, she's
So
a.
that's
vegan.
it. Yeah. I mean, he'll lose a lot of money.
But
It's
how
a
would
terrible
you?
name.
How would you be able to?
I don't know. I haven't heard the story. So
It's you know what?
it's
I
great,
think it's a
yeah.
great fucking story. It's psycho crazy.
Yeah.
Amos Gill going down swinging. We know
yeah.
it's going to be great. Let's roast
That's
it.
great. Yeah. Going down swinging.
Yeah. Oh.
Going down. You've been in America too long with your baseball references.
I thought he just got.
3 strikes and you're riffing, kid.
I thought he got too.
Going down swinging.
I thought he got
Oh,
too
my
successful,
Lord.
and he's got more than
That
one
is
girl,
so funny,
so
that,
he's
yeah.
swinging.
You got Joe Biden on the door. You're at.
I'll go one more Aussie one because
Yeah.
we're only up to A's.
Just like go like that with your finger and just go boom.
Okay, well, there's one I don't want to touch, but I would love to fucking rip. We'll do a Patreon rip on that one.
Oh.
Guess which one I landed on?
Which
no
one?
bullshit.
Is it mine?
Christian is unhinged.
You fucking rat.
The one that I landed on.
Let me see it. That is so funny. Chris Hinge needs a fucking haircut is what he needs. I saw him the other day. He looks like a Lego man. Unhinged. That's so funny, that. I don't really want to say anything about my future landlord. He's unhinged if he thinks that he's selling tickets, yeah. I reckon so. Stick to the Gong Show.
And then the next two are just fucking great comics. Damien Power, not so funny now, is it? I would recommend any of his shows.
He's great, yeah.
And Daniel Connell, little Aussie battler, fucking
yeah, he's funny as
brilliant.
fuck, yeah.
And then the next one's Daniel Muggleton.
What's it called this year, though?
Hey?
What's it called this year?
Blinded by the Whites.
Blinded by the Whites.
That's pretty good.
What color tracksuit? What color tracksuit is he wearing?
It's got to be red.
What color track?
Red.
Yeah, of course.
The funny thing was,
tracksuit?
he came up to me in Scotland one year and he was like, I was wearing an Adidas jacket. I've been wearing this shit for fucking forever. And he's like, hey, what are you doing? And I was like,
Rory Lowe was doing tracksuits before him anyway.
yeah. And I was just like, sorry.
You know what I mean?
I was like, sorry, man. What do you? He was like, no, what are you doing, man? What are you doing wearing a tracksuit? And I'm like, you own fucking tracksuits now? Like what?
And these aren't even Adidas tracksuits. They're like shitty fake ones of his ones.
Now he wears the fake ones.
Yeah.
They're his branded Muggleton ones.
Because guess what? He didn't get a Adidas sponsorship.
Let's go. Well, if it's only
What's it
Whites,
called?
Adidas.
It's the
Blinded by
place
the
to
Whites.
be.
Blinded by the Whites.
I like that title. I really like that title. I think I'll probably go check
That's
that out.
crazy. I hope that Aboriginal people protested every night. I reckon they go outside. Umbaya,
No, I think
Umbaya.
he's ripping white privilege.
You know,
Ah, yeah, of course,
sorry, but
yeah.
you know, you guys saying Umbaye, it's Bumaye.
Bumaye. Yeah,
okay.
kill him.
Bumaye, yeah,
Kill
that's
him.
right.
I haven't seen Ali
Which
in
is
a
what
while.
I said that, but
What
what were you
Is it
saying?
Umbaye? I'm like,
Yeah.
Bumaye. Well, this is theatre and performance.
I
Done.
can say
Done.
Let me see how many will you have tickets for it?
Should we go cabaret and variety?
No, that's gay.
Aphrodisia.
Aphrodisiac?
Really? Is
Is
it
it a
black
black
people?
one?
No, it's APH. Oh, it is a black chick, yeah.
Let's have a
But it's
gander.
not Afro, it's like Aphrodisia.
Aphrodite?
Let me
What's going
get
on?
my eyes on this Amazon goddess. Let me see her. Is she black? No, she isn't.
That's it.
Well, I had a small screen. What?
Nah, she's
Let
not
me
black.
see.
She's Asian.
She might be ethnic, but she's not black.
Oh, no, she's not. Sorry,
Yeah,
it was
no,
just a
no,
small
no.
screen. But
Right, two more. Swipe up two more.
Swipe.
Swipe up.
Burlesque versus Magic round 3.
Oh,
Bare less. Imagine that. You're so horny and then you're not. You're so horny and then you're not. You know what I mean? What the fuck is that?
Or you go to one show and you
That is
make
crazy,
repeat
that.
customers disappear.
You got watching burlesque and then a magician comes on and makes your boner disappear. Actually, to be honest,
Well,
I've seen burlesque. They're all fat as fuck.
Yeah,
You know
half
what I
the
mean?
magic is putting the clothes back on.
I heard that show last year. He was trying to saw it in half, and then the saw broke. The saw broke on him. Bullshit.
I've always said burlesque is French for too fat to be a stripper.
That is so true, though, isn't it?
But power to you, girls. You do you.
Oh, you do, you for sure. Yeah. Those big
I like that
areolas.
you've been putting that in
Stage
lately
fan.
in your power to you.
Yeah, whatever.
It's like the little, I'm just covering myself.
Yeah.
Power to you.
And the condom of riffs.
Yeah.
Club d'amour, back door.
Ooh.
Club de Mont.
D'amour is French for love. And back door is French for good times. No.
It's French for anal.
Is it? I don't even know what that is.
D'amour means like love club.
Back door.
Is that just a fuck club? Like a swingers, you're going to get in there and...
How did you
Can I
know
see the
that?
artwork? I need a bit more context on this one.
He's Italian, isn't he?
It's like every other burlesque.
French and gay. What the fuck?
He's
We
Italian.
just say
Italian.
French.
Yeah, you just say French. No, that looks, yeah.
Because that's what
Bit of
Theo
ropes
Von
involved.
says for something that's gay. It's like, man, it's fucking so French. so French.
I love that.
That's great.
Last one, we've got Disney and drag, Once Upon a Parody.
Disney in drag.
Yeah.
I love that.
Just
Um,
Timon and Pumbaa, but
Yeah.
you know who the Pumbas are.
I mean, yeah, for sure. Disney and drag, what the fuck? I mean, they made a Little Mermaid black, so why not make Snow White a guy at this point? You know what I mean? Why not this?
Yeah, they
That's
look
it,
like
man.
the fucking evil stepsisters.
That's
so.
crazy. I'm trying to think of a play on words now.
Oh, what do we got?
I don't know, Dictorella. Like Cinderella, Dictorella.
The little merman.
The little man.
What other what characters would be what?
Let's go. Snow White and the non-binaries.
And the 7 non-binaries.
Yeah, because there's probably more.
No, Snow White and the 7 genders.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Snow White and the 7 genders.
Let's try to like one that would be a good Disney character in drag, and then a good. Like a Snow White and the 7 Things.
Yo, I would pay good money to see Scar from The Lion King in drag.
Yeah.
That would be his voice, you know. That fucking,
But he'd have a scar here where his tits used to be.
Flip it, I'm gay, I can say it. That's why it's called Pride Rock. The circle of life. You make
circle
me wet,
jerk
you
of
make
life.
me wet, you make me wet, you make me wet.
That's so funny.
Oh, that was today. I feel simply off.
Fuck. All right, I think that we finish on a high there.
Can we plug some bloody shows or what?
Yeah.
Nah.
yeah, there's no time.
Yeah.
So me and
We're doing
what's going on.
Pixar for puss.
We in the camera? The camera's this?
Oh, okay, you got one over there, are you? No.
Jesus.
So I'll just flick between you.
Yeah.
So I'll plug mine and Ruben will plug the rest. But my show is King of Comedy at Universal Bar. All our shows are at Universal Bar. We're doing limited run this season.
By choice.
By choice. Well, we're gigging a bunch elsewhere and that, which is sick. It's freed us up a bit.
Yeah.
But it might be the last year at Universal Bar, so do come down and fucking support us. King of Comedy is my show. LeBron James of Comedy on Instagram. I couldn't make it any easier. If you want to come to his show, if you want to fuck me, even better.
Free admission if you dress like Scar.
And Brentsky's going to headline, I've heard. So that'll be good.
Yeah.
Cherry on the fucking. So what are we doing? We got life drawing with a comedian. Those are actually selling pretty fast. I think we're probably going to
add a few more for that.
We're going to add a few more for that, which is dope. An Aussie African Englishman.
Classic.
In Perth, that's just one person.
Yeah. That's Ruben.
That's me.
I'm
Ticking all the boxes. We've got Alcohol's Good For You.
That's the money. That'll sell out to get tickets quick for that. The Fringe Gala as well. The official Fringe Comedy Gala. We got that as well.
Yeah. What night's the Fringe Gala on?
Friday, Saturdays, 7 p.m.
Yeah. So come check it out.
So we only have Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, so we just got the prime.
Did Fringe tell you who to put on, or you guys just line it yourself?
They actually do contact us and say, here's a list of comedians and acts that we would love. Because sometimes if you're a foreign...
Is it just 80 LGBTQ acts?
No, it's more because it's the international Fringe Gala, so it's like... Okay. We know all the international acts anyway. Yeah. So it's like, we're like, oh, we got them. And then if they put us, I'm like the shit. I know them from back home. Yeah. You know what I mean? Something like that. Like Andrew Silverwood, as if, lad.
No, but they usually, if sometimes there's a few acts that might show up last minute or that we don't know, and they're like, hey, they're looking for spots. They're looking for like a setup. And then they usually just put them directly in contact with
my boy Nema's coming over. Have you met Nema before?
So I know him anyway. I've already got him. Yeah. He's sick. Yeah.
And then,
Nema Naz?
Yeah. Frankie, obviously, we got him.
This year?
Frankie Michaels.
Ollie Horn's coming over, but he's so busy with his own shit anyway.
Is that?
Ollie Horn?
Big fat lad, you know.
Yeah.
Remember he done fucking alcohol is good for you first day. We're like, oh, you do alcohol. He talks about ice cream for 7 minutes. And we get off stage and Delby's like, he didn't even say rum and raisin. The biggest bomb ever, yeah. So,
dude, I went to watch Bumble Me Tinders.
Yeah.
In Edinburgh.
Yeah.
And
I was on that here.
He basically, he showed up and he was just like, before the show even started, this was his position. He was like, everybody here needs to give me £7. We were like, the show hasn't even started yet. What are you doing? What are you doing?
You must pay.
Yeah.
Like, okay, he's like, your blue hair does not matter here.
That's pretty good.
Laugh Mob, type in Laugh Mob on the Fringe or Universal Bar or King of Comedy, and we'll see you there. That'd be sick. It'd be sick to have you down, Sick. I'm doing Crowd Week again, but I'm also doing topics, and I'm just riffing off topics.
Sick.
Like I done for my Statue of Riffity special in New York.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Great name.
Sold it out as well somehow.
And everyone understood you all right?
Yeah, for sure. There was a bunch of big group of Asians there, and I was like, am I massive in Asian or something like that?
Well, you are.
Like, no. And I was like, what the fuck?
They spoke English. Spoiler alert.
They just speak American accents.
Yeah, exactly.
Classic.
But heavily Asian in the face, obviously.
Yeah, it's usually what Asians
or
are.
super tired and jet lagged, I don't know.
Or just unhinged.
Oh, no!
So yeah, I'm doing basically.
Go see Christian Joe. He just had a baby. He needs the money.
Yeah.
And it was a girl, and he kept it, which is wild for an Asian.
Fucking Jesus.
Fringe starts. Who's Rhyme? Basically, one-stop shop. 6 o'clock. Who's Rhyme? 7:15. You can come over to Date Night Comedy or go watch Fringe Gala.
Yep.
Or stay for Ken McLaren's. He'll be at 6.
Oh, stay for that.
Killer
Is he doing
show.
the Midland show?
Yeah.
That's it.
He's best
Was
comedy
it
winner.
6065 or some shit?
6065.
But he's probably doing all new material.
Yeah.
Isn't he, I guess?
6065 is Wanneroo. That's when the aliens get the wrong coordinates. They're trying to go to Midland. They end up in Wanneroo.
That's so funny.
And then 8:30 is my solo, 33 years single, and then 9:45 confessional. And then later run, we're going to do sesh stories on the last weekend. So that's exactly what it sounds like.
That's great.
Talking about when I got spiked by acid in Vegas by hookers.
I'll say when I got spiked in Poland, spent a night in prison. That story, yeah.
I got nothing much to plug except I'm doing Delby's quiz while he's doing Fringe.
Yeah.
And then
We'll be doing a few Aussie African Englishmans for sure as well.
Yeah, sick, hopefully.
I haven't really booked it past this weekend, so it's chilling.
Sick, do a couple of spots there. And then Corey White's going to set me up with some spots somewhere as well. I can't remember. So I'll keep everyone posted once we do
Blinded by the white.
Blinded by the white. But fucking sick. Fucking good to have you fucking back. You fucking did it, yo. You fucking did it.
Great eye contact when I was riffing today. I appreciate that. You didn't get distracted, so good on you, Branchy.
Fucking rat. All right. Nah, fuck. Awesome. Cheers for coming, lads.
And thanks for listening. And go back and listen to the rest of the episodes. The other 220 catch up on.
That's good. Okay. Hey, Root.
Count.